I really wish today isn't as weird as last year. Right, time for the gifts you two sent me. I really should wait for my sister to arrive, but whatever. First up is from Marie. I hope you didn't give me something I already have, like last time.
Don't worry. I've studied your collection very thoroughly after that.
Yeah, I hope so. Toka Touring Car Championship. I have the sequel, but I'll take it anyway. Thanks, love. Right, next is from Lily. Okay, what a coincidence. Top Gear Rally. Another racing game from 1997, and the title starts with 2.
It's not a coincidence. We actually planned this since she met me. And now that we're all here, you have to review them for our amusement.
Seems easy. If you haven't paid attention to the obvious somehow, I'm reviewing racing games from 1997. I find it amusing you've given me stuff made from my birth year. Very nice of you. Thanks? Who are you people? Oh, I'm Jim O'Toole, and I'm his roommate. And I somehow have no name yet. Why haven't you given me a fucking name, bitch? Yeah, why have you forgotten us after all these years? I don't know!
Sassy? You alright?
The hallucinations of the past have begun. Can you believe this series began from a licensed game? TOCA-TTC, or Toka Championship Racing in the US, was developed by the Cody's, released in November 1997, based on the PTCC of that year, where a lane menu and the Williams Lagunas have one with their signature yellow and blue colors. They tried to make the game as accurate as the actual races, right down to the fix of the handling, and then Polyphia came in and ruined everything. The game is really bare bones. You have single race, time trial, and a basic championship mode, where you can select either a short or complete season. Like the actual championships, each event has 2 races where you can earn a maximum of 30 points, and you have to visit 2 of these tracks twice. It's simple enough. As for controls, the handling is so heavy. I feel like it's using the digital mode for these sticks. Because of that, I have to be careful when going to corners, as I might get caught by the grass or cause a snap oversteer. Yeah, that can happen, and it's almost unpredictable. It's like you're having a race of your lifetime, pulling you away from the field, and then BAM! Off the track. It's probably the way I play it. I seem to have a problem. Why do I keep blaming myself when reviewing games? Imagine if I play a glitchy mess. The AI is fine, at least they know that you exist whenever you try to go back to the track, unlike in Gran Turismo. They can be quite aggressive though. Honestly, there isn't much to say about it, other than you can unlock a rocket-propelled tank that shoots explosives by pressing the horn button, and a pink Cadillac, as well as Lava Land. I'm very disappointed that Lava is like in Ford Racing 2. Oh look, this used to be my vacation spot. Presentation is good for a 1997 game, draw distance is good enough, they're really colorful during sunny days, and the damage model, while basic, is still fine. At least you can drive through cones and signs. Can Gran Turismo 2 and 1 do that? For sound, the cars sound like Hoovers, especially the Mondeo. You think you sound like a Formula 1 car? Don't make me laugh. And really listen to the menu sounds. Let me play some of the most recognizable selection sounds first. At least there's Tip Needle to make up for it.
Once again, the new Renault driver has proven himself a winner.
For music, I didn't know there was one. Yeah, for some reason the raw file didn't play any music. Anyway, it's just techno bubble without the uns that was probably in the 90s. Meh, I like it more when there's silence. Pokemon is a good game. That's all I have to say. Even with the somewhat aggressive AI, handling at times, and the lack of content, it's still great. Although I recommend getting, well, any of the sequels.
So, what do you do for a living?
I am a model. I mostly do professional nude shoots and, when I'm feeling frisky, amateur porn.
What the hell? Why is there a head of your friend in your fridge, Lily?
That's a watermelon.
Yeah, no. The Top Gear series began in 1992 by Gremlin Graphics and Kemco. Here's the thing Brazilians love so fucking much. After 2 sequels, including an Outrun 2019 equivalent, Kemco contracted Boss Game Studios to make a series debut to the N64, this time with a focus on Rallycross. Well, Rallycross in the sense of Gran Turismo, mind you, and this was before that came out. Released in October of 1997 in America, a month before its European release, Top Gear Rally was an ambitious project. So ambitious that they ported to the PC as Boss Rally in 1999, as they couldn't use the Top Gear name. But I'll be lucky at the N64 version because screw me. So Championship mode is where you must earn enough points to progress to the next event. Arcade is basically a one-on-one race, and the rest is just self-explanatory. I'm quite surprised that for a 1997 game, it has many car options, weather options, and even a car painter. Now granted, it's basically using paint with a controller, so it might get difficult, but I tried. Here's the tip, use the D-pad for fine movement. Now as for the gameplay itself, it's just standard races against 19 drivers who are far apart from each other. It's like Ridge Racer, except the controls are a lot more bouncy and all over the place. No matter the steering setting, doing so is so sensitive, like myself. Because of the free nature of the car, they can sometimes run on walls, flip most of the time, and bump into things. Honestly, this is just annoying to me. I've already had enough of that with WRC1, except this is much worse. Then there's the issue with reversing your car in auto. At first I didn't know what to do. I tried using the shoulder buttons and the Z button, nothing works. Because of that, I keep losing time and position every time I make a mistake that puts the cars in the wrong way. Turns out, you have to hold down the analog stick, then accelerate. This is too alien for me. I should have read the manual, or at least look at the controls option, but I was too oblivious for it. But seriously, I know it's an X64 game and the control looks like this, but shouldn't a simple button be enough? Shouldn't the reversing in auto is bad enough, but this? The tracks themselves are long and actually quite charming. There's only 4 of them, 5 if you win all the races in Championship. They have shortcuts that range from quite easy to navigate to so fucking hard. I hate the mountain tracks because of the shortcut. It takes balls to perfectly drive till the end fork. It's hilly, narrow, and walls will make you its bitch. The desert track is also annoying with these parts. You get flips if you're not careful enough, and avoiding that is quite an almost impossible feat considering the controls. The AI are brain dead in Championship mode. They're a lot like the opponents in Rage Racer, they barely race, it's mostly overtake challenges. By contrast, say hello to rubber banding in arcade mode, and also inconsistency. I find Coastline the easiest track in the game when it comes to duels, since the track is smooth, and time for the jump, and has a few great shortcuts that reminds me of Fuji 90s from GT4. But when I tried the modern track in the 2-lap duel, even when I messed up at the shortcut and crashed, I still won. Funny, I got my ass kicked in the jungle track, but maybe it's because I was driving a rear-wheel drive car. Also, is that a Supra? And I didn't know Lazy Game Review sponsored this game. As for presentation, it looks fine. Even with the smoothness from the N64, the color palette looks a little drab in my eyes. The only colorful stuff the tracks have are the cars. I mean, they look average, but at least they're lighter than Crowder's idiot mouth, and they do have deformation. I didn't say it was good deformation. I can't comment well on the audio because it sounds like hard garbage on an emulator, but I can say the music, while they sound like it belongs to an Amiga game, is really good. In conclusion, I just don't find the game that good. And after saying that, I have this feeling that someone's gonna comment by saying that they liked it, as if I'm supposed to care. Good for you, no one asked. Also, you're wearing nostalgia goggles. Wait, why am I speaking to myself?
When did your hallucinations started happening?
It all started back in 2017, on my birthday. I entered my old apartment after I bought some stuff, mainly games. Then I saw someone who looked a lot like future me, back when I had long black hair. I was getting 2016 flashbacks, except she was wearing clothes. I asked her what is she doing, and if she wants anything. As I was about to give her something, for a split second, she disappeared. As I opened my bedroom door, I saw her, hanging herself. I was shocked to see what I'd just witnessed, and then I blinked. It was all an hallucination. And since then, it gotten worse. I don't know why it keeps happening during my birthdays. Is their force creating visions of my past and future? Are they telling me something? I don't know. But I must find answers before I get sent to an insane asylum. Hello? I thought I killed you!
Snap out of it! We need to take care of your hallucinations.
I knew this day would come. Anyway, sorry I'm late. Here's your present. Tony Hawk Free? But I already have it. It's the PC version. So, I have a caption device. I could just record from the PS2 with ease. Yeah, but does the PS2 version have Doom Guy in it? Well, I'm convinced.